I've made my entire career out of taking risks.
Yeah.
It will always be a risk, but so be it, because I love taking risks. I'm a risk taker. You won't believe that I rejected 6 films before signing my first film. Because I was not desperate for it, because I knew I will never get a second chance as a leading actor in my first film phase. ये सब रूल जो है ना हर एक को फिट नहीं बैठते. Different rules for different people. It doesn't work for me. I'm the relatable guy. I've always been that. So if I start keeping myself a little aloof and unapproachable, I think it will never work for me. I have to be that approachable star, approachable actor, because I'm that person. You can't change your core.
I don't look like approachable, but I am.
I'm not hyperactive on social media. It really depends. Like, of course, when you are promoting a film, you are more active. But otherwise, I may post some shairi or some poetry or some music piece or discovering new music. It's how you create it. So we have created it with the जिन्होंने गाना गाया बनाया है उन्होंने तो गाया. They are involved in the creative process of this song. So इसमें क्या गलत है? कि उनकी बिना मर्जी के तो कुछ किया नहीं.
Hello and welcome to News 18 Showsha. We have with us the team of an action hero who are leading from the front and from behind. Anirudh Iyer, Ayushmann Khurrana and Jaideep Ahlawat.
Right.
Yes. Anirudh, I want to start asking you, Ayushmann has done films with a lot of first-time directors and most of them have been successful. Does that ease the pressure on you? Seeing the kind of hit films that he is giving you the first-time director?
I've never heard it like that. That's such a big relief. Such a big relief to hear that. I think it's a faith he puts in new talent, and I think that's something that you have to give it to him, not us, because there are a lot of aspiring filmmakers in the industry who are very talented. Very few stars have the potential to sort of hunt for those fresh young talent and give them that opportunity and put that faith in them and come to the set like they're coming to the set and meeting a director. Very few people are able to do that, and he's one of them. And I'm very, very happy that I got to start my career with him and Dedhia Ahlawat.
How do you put that kind of faith? You've been doing that time and again, working with new directors. Where does that personal faith come in? This is something that they might be able to deliver.
I think it's basic karma. Somebody put a faith on me also as a newcomer,
Sure.
and I'm not from the industry.
Yeah.
So I think it is a give and take relationship between this universe. That's what I believe in. And if I like the script, it comes from there.
Right.
And he's also he's a co-writer in the film, and I've known him since Sumangal Sadman days. I've seen him around. He's been an associate with Anand sir for so many years, and he comes with a lot of experience at the same time. So it's not just it's his first film, yes, but comes from a lot of experience. Like, I've also worked with other first-time directors. They've also been experienced writers and directors. So you gauge in a way. At the same time, I've made my entire career out of taking risks.
Yeah.
It will always be a risk, but so be it, because I love taking risks. I'm a risk taker.
Does that also work with you? Considering there was a time when you wanted to be wear the uniform in your life, and life is taking a completely different turn. Is that the kind of faith that you want to put when you never went into the
Yeah. If I am on board, that's mostly comes from that faith in the writing and the direction. Because I genuinely believe that an actor cannot save a film or a script until it's the people जो उसके साथ काम कर रहे हैं. Because you can save yourself up to some extent, but for a good film, it has to be by collaboration with nice people. So,
Ashwin, this is your first film that you signed post-pandemic. It's almost like a different genre, that's something that you're not attracted to. Was it a conscious choice then? Because, with the kind of boom that OTT saw, you realized the kind of content that they were doing, also something which was kind of easily available, or probably is something that is working out.
It's not easily available. None of those films which I've done were ever attempted before.
Yeah.
It's the nature of the content. It's the probably it restricts the audience more than anything else. I'll never do anything which has been attempted before. But at the same time, OTT boom is also a boom for Indian cinema. Whatever is working on OTT is also Hindi cinema, right? So you can't take away. Cannot just bifurcate this that this is theatrical, this is OTT. But collectively, we are the same industry. Same actors are doing both the things. Directors, producers, they're making films for or content, generating content for both the mediums. But at the same time, for theatrical, it is very important to go wider with the audience. Niche may not work or overtly progressive content may not work. But at the same time, if you a family viewing experience will definitely work. That's the magic of community watching. So action hero is a community watch. It's a UA, mostly may probably could be you also. You never know. We still have to get the certification. At the same time, it's edge of the seat. It is not a slow burn. On OTT slow burns may work, but on theatrical the attention span has to be like it's less. Also that since you are coming out of your home, getting ready, and devoting that time for traffic, and then you want to watch something which is edge of the seat and entertaining, very highly engaging. So this is that product. So it depends on just of that.
Personally, that the genre has been, want to work to an action film. There must be an offers for this film also. Was this a constant shift that you wanted to take, a conscious choice? Because obviously, it's very easily said that you do those taboo subjects.
Yeah.
And these are those many taboo subjects which almost everything that you have attempted. Each shift was necessary. Was this something that you
I'm always looking for a reinvention. And this was something which was not just conventional action story, it was something which was just satire, topical, relatable. It is the film of 2022. It is about all the fickleness around we've seen with the film industry or the media or public, everything put together. And it's exciting at the same time. Every 10 minutes you get to see something popping out in the screenplay, which is very exciting. So it's not a genre breaker just for me, but also from the industry.
Filmmaking is a very collective effort. But at the same time, as a first-time director, did it ever become a point where after you have to say that maza nahi aa raha hai, can we do another take? Was that like a task for you, considering they are both seasoned actors and you are a first-time director? Did that ever bother you?
No, never bothered. It should. As a first-time director, you should be worried. You should. I'm not saying you should. You should, but that fear comes. You are intimidated in the beginning. But thanks to them, they made me feel so comfortable. In fact, if I wouldn't say anything, they'd be like, "Kya hua? Kya hua?" It was the other way, and they would always push me to give my best. And I think that I've been able to give my best largely because of them, because of how much support I got and how much love I got. They really took care of me like a younger brother. So as a youngest, you can be the most. You can say whatever you want, and I would be accepted beautifully. So it was a very comfortable process for me, actually.
You often credited Padanu to be kind of a game changer in your career. Did things move from audition to narrations after that? Did that happen, and how did you take the process? And then once that has happened, has it become difficult to say no to projects?
That's a relief. You auditions is narrations पे आने वाला, but it's a little difficult to say no. Not the things people basically. क्योंकि थोड़ा सा होता है कई बार आपको भी लगता है कि यार अच्छा सब्जेक्ट था निकल गया हाथ से या सामने वाला बहुत डेस्परेट होता है आपको लिखने का आप ही उतना वक्त नहीं दे सकते उसको. And for this action hero, there was this real catch about dates and looks, but somehow we managed with that. But अगर नहीं होता तो एक अच्छी फिल्म आ सकती है. ये पैसे वाला होता है.
But then how do you react to the fact that Ayushmann was ready to adjust his dates, that's what I've heard, to work with you? I mean, how do you look at that?
Humbled, grateful.
So, there's a line in the film, hero tha दूसरी लीजिए और एक birthday. There's a time when I and intimate setting. And he told me that there's a little mystery that should always be surrounded by actors. You know, that should always be there. Do you agree to it? Because in this day and age of social media, we are clicked or you're available everywhere. How do you then draw that fine line? Dada PC as well. You know, how do you draw it?
For a character like Manav, in actually my character in the film, that mystery will work.
Okay.
Because he's that true blue superstar, an action superstar, who wears a stardom on his sleeve. But it doesn't work for me personally. For me as Ayushmann, doesn't work. Because I've been that little. तो आप हर एक ये सब रूल जो है ना हर एक को फिट नहीं बैठते. Different rules for different people. It doesn't work for me. I'm the relatable guy. I've always been that. So I start keeping myself a little aloof and unapproachable. I think it will never work for me. I have to be that approachable star, approachable actor. Because I'm that person. You can't change your form.
I don't look like approachable, but I am.
I mean, your Instagram story is pretty interesting. I mean, I saw you, I think, doing skydiving or something.
Yeah.
So, which is something that probably people don't associate with.
Yeah, because they don't know me. Well, but that was kind of, and personal है उसका वो अच्छा लगा लोगों को वो बात आ रहा है vacation was but ज़्यादातर social media कुछ होता है.
Is there every point in time with you specifically where you can just go out of social media?
I'm not hyperactive on social media. It really depends. Like, of course, when you are promoting a film, you are more active. But otherwise, I may post some shairi or some poetry or some music piece or discovering new music, portraying my personality apart from my main job, my core job. But yeah, I think yes, there's life beyond social media. When I go for my holidays, I don't post much. When I take a down time, I just don't. I disconnect myself.
So it's been 10 years.
Yeah.
We just look at your film career from the is this something where you had planned or something that you had thought that this is where I think this is what I want to do? You had to go back to an Ayushmann Khurrana 10 years back. What would you do?
I was constantly evolving, learning as a TV anchor, noticing, observing the actors and stars I was interviewing as a VJ, as an anchor. One thing that I always was sure that my first project has to be different. You won't believe that I rejected 6 films before signing my first film. Because I was desperate for it, because I knew I will never get a second chance as a leading actor in my first film phase. So at the age of 28, I did my first film. So I had that worldly wisdom gained by others' experiences that this is supposed to happen. Vikidona happened, but after that, it was difficult to reach that benchmark. Then after 2 years, 3 years, Dam Laga Ke Aisha happened. Thankfully, the content creators and script writers and directors were writing something which was unique and the kind of genre which had started post Vikidona. So I've also been fortunate, being at the right place at the right time and making the correct choices with the time. And I'm still learning and evolving. Of course, I had thought about a certain stature, but life has given me more than that. The universe has been really, really kind. But as I said, it's of course the ambition is there to evolve and to keep learning and do something different and generate original content.
These questions for all you. Every project is important in terms of as a director or as an actor. It's not every project. It is a training or a genre which you haven't attended before. And for Jaideep, it is something that you're coming on big screen after a long time. Does it make it even more special, or does it even make the nerves go up there?
Nerves are always there. You're always nervous before a release. It seems like 10th के board के exam के result आने वाले. हमेशा ऐसे ही लगता है. But that's part of the game, right? So it's not just about this film. With every film you're nervous and you're anxious, excited at the same time. So, but this is again a very unique film. Debut for me as an action hero. Debut for Anirudh, his first film. Debut for Anand sir. He's never produced an action film. So there is this, that childlike excitement going on, that we're trying to attempt something new, everyone, and it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, okay, I was expert in action. But yeah.
पर ये बात पक्की है कि मतलब एक्शन में सबसे ज़्यादा रियल लाइफ एक्सपर्ट तो जयदीप बाजी है। हाँ इन्होंने किया होगा कॉलेज के टाइम। अब बाजी
नहीं बाजी बहुत अच्छा।
सीरियसली? अरे बाबा।
सॉरी क्या सवाल है?
कितनी इम्पोर्टेंट है इस बहुत
बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग क्योंकि सी वैसे ही बहुत एक्शन होता है अपने आप को स्क्रीन पे देख के और ये पैंडेमिक के बाद पहली बार वो बड़े पर्दे पे देखने जा रहे हैं। हाँ बट वही बाजी वाली बात है, एक्साइटमेंट भी उतनी होती है कि आपको जो आपने जितनी मेहनत की है वो कैसी दिखने वाली है ऑन स्क्रीन, तो और स्पेशली जो लोग देख के उनका जो रिएक्शन आने वाला है उसको लेके बहुत एक्साइटेड है। इट्स गोना बी स्पेशल।
I don't have any other film to call special.
It's okay.
This is it.
Noble life.
Noble life.
मैं तो ऐसे ही गाया था सुना। This is of course, I mean, my first film, so this is and will always be the most special film of my life, because when you start and then you get to start with such great actors, and then you get to start with a film that we are all happy and proud of. There's no better feeling. Yeah, it's equally it's nerve-wracking also, but at the same time I'm as happy as I can.
I think like to talk about the song Showsha, which just kind of is there ever a temptation to sing a huge R&B singer? And does that ever come out where this is something that I can tell?
So already I think we have made the song with the original content, original singers of the song, original composers of the song. There's no point doing a version with my voice. I think let it be. We have already recreated a song with their consent, with their involvement, and that's enough. It's not just tribute. I think it's a step forward. It's taken the song wider, to a wider audience, and I'm glad people appreciate it.
What do you have to say about this whole view of like you said, it is taking a step forward.
Yeah.
It's also a biopic view that people kind of come out and say, why is there any film has one audience which we see these days?
It's how you create it. So we have created it with the जिन्होंने गाना गाया बनाया है उन्होंने तो गाया है. They are involved in the creative process of this song. So इसमें क्या गलत है कि उनकी बिना मर्जी के तो कुछ किया नहीं, उनको फायदा ही हुआ इससे. It's now even my watchman knows the song. पहले से Insta reels के साथ मैंने सुना था in the pandemic. In fact, the past 2 years I was hooked to this song. It is part of a playlist. So I love this song. So it's only better if it reaches out to the wider audience. It's better for the industry, better for the music, better for the original composer of the song. And
I don't know why it's become such a thing today, because remakes and covers have been a tradition across the world for decades. It's not the first time, or it's not just that it's starting to happen now. It's been happening. It's actually the best way to celebrate a musician. And like I said before, Yesterday by Beatles has been covered over 3,000 times. And it's nothing but honoring the song and the quality of the song. And people have loved something, we have also loved it. And as artists, it's our way to pay homage. And we are involving the artists who made the original. And I think it's a way for us to respect them, to show them the respect, and tell them that we have loved your work so much that we wanted to be a part of our work also. And I feel it's mutually within the industry. There's a lot of respect and there's a lot of love for each other. And I don't think that you may like or dislike a particular song. That is totally subjective. But the thought of it, the idea of it is a very old idea. It's not just happening. It's always been happening.
On that note, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Looking forward for the next one.
Thank you.